Hello, and welcome back to this video. Today we will be discussing who are the top 10 best offensive players in the NBA this regular season. Let's get started. First of all, at number 10 we have Kawhi Leonard. Now Kawhi Leonard has been playing really well this season, partially carrying the Clippers to the Eastern Conference Finals this year alongside with Paul George. Kawhi Leonard has his highest field goal percentage and three-point percentage this season than ever before, with a field goal percentage of 51.2% and a three-point percentage of 39.8%. He also averages 24.8 points per game, 6.5 assists per game, and 1.1 offensive rebounds per game. And if that wasn't enough, he only averages 2 turnovers per game and 1.6 fouls per game. Wow, those are a lot of numbers. And also he has an 88.5 free throw percentage. Yeah, Kawhi has been definitely balling out this season offensively, proving that he deserves that number 10 spot. At number 9 we have Kevin Durant, and many of you may be ripping me off by saying he deserves to be higher, but hear me out. Since we are talking mainly about the regular season, I believe Durant deserves the number 9 spot. Now Durant has been playing very masterfully in the playoffs, averaging a few games near 50 points. But we are reviewing regular season stats, so playoffs don't fully count. First of all, Durant only played 35 games, so it is hard to judge his performance fully. Now, Durant has his highest field goal and three-point percentages this year, with his field goal percentage at 53.7 and three-point percentage at 45%. Furthermore, he does an average of 5.6 assists per game, 26.9 points per game, and a free throw percentage of 88.2%. But he averages 3.4 turnovers per game, 2 fouls per game, and only 0.4 offensive rebounds per game. Yeah. Okay, anyways, continuing on to number 8, we have Kyrie Irving. How crazy are Kyrie Irving's handles this season? I say very. Irving arguably has this season as one of his best seasons. He's been balling out. Kyrie Irving has played 54 games, which makes it easier to judge him. Irving has a 50.6 field goal percentage and a 40.2 three-point percentage, his highest percentages ever. Furthermore, Irving has 92.2 free throw percentage and averages 26.9 points per game and 6 assists per game. He also averages 1 offensive rebound per game and 2.4 turnovers per game with 2.6 fouls per game. This may be arguably Irving's best offensive season ever, which stops him at number 8. At number 7 we have Trae Young. Trae Young has been having a great season. He led the team of Atlanta Hawks to the Eastern Conference Finals as a 5th seed. That's insane, especially imagining how the first half of the season went. Trae Young's averages to start are a bit low, with him averaging 43.8 field goal percentage and a 34.3 three-point percentage. On the other hand, Trae Young makes up for those low percentages with his assists, as he averages a crazy amount of 9.4 assists per game. He has 25.3 points per game and a free throw percentage of 88.6%. But he does average quite a few turnovers at 4.1, and he only averages 1.8 fouls per game. His assists per game at 9.4 and points per game at 25.3 earned him in the number 7 spot rightfully. Furthermore, at number 6, we have LeBron James, the king. Now, even though LeBron hasn't been playing well the second half of the season due to his high ankle injury, he is still the king after all for a reason. LeBron led the Lakers to a really great record in the beginning of the season and finished the season strong with the Lakers. His stats reflect his hard work. To start, LeBron averages a field goal percentage of 51.3% and a three-point percentage of 36.5%. He also combines for 25 points per game with 7.8 assists per game. Even though he averages 3.7 turnovers per game, only 0.6 offensive rebounds per game, and only 70% free throw percentage, he still only averages 1.6 fouls per game and has great percentages all around. You also gotta keep in mind that LeBron played with an injured ankle the second half of the season, and the first half of the season he's been kind of balling out. At number 5, we have Luka Doncic with the Mavericks. Luka Doncic has always been having a great season, and this season is no extraordinary. He has single-handedly carried the Mavericks to the playoffs where he performed really well. To start, Luka Doncic's stats consist of 48% field goal percentage and a 35% three-point percentage. He also averages 27.7 points per game with 8.6 assists per game. And also, to put the cherry on top, he averages 1.1 offensive rebounds per game. Luka Doncic clearly carried the Mavericks this whole season, and he still continued to do so even in the postseason, but we are excluding the postseason. But anyways, he didn't really receive that much help except for Tim Hardaway Jr. in the postseason. And they still went to 7 rounds with the Clippers. The Mavericks should get better players in order to keep Doncic's interest, and they can potentially win a chip if you ask me. At number 4, we have James Harden. Now this one doesn't deserve that much explanation. I just have him below than usual. Wait till you guys see the next 3 picks. Anyways, Harden has got crazy averages with 24.6 points per game and 10.9 assists per game. Nothing else needs to be said. At number 3, we have Damian Lillard. Like always, Damian Lillard has been mega carrying the Portland Trailblazers. His stats have been obscene in order to help the Trailblazers get far during the season and in the playoffs. He doesn't need much explanation either, but I was still wanting to give you his averages. Lillard averaged 28.8 points per game, 7.5 assists per game, 45% field goal percentage, 39.1 three-point percentage, 92.8 free throw percentage, and 0.5 offensive rebounds per game. It is safe to say we all know why Damian Lillard is so high on this list. At number 3. Continuing on to number 2, we have Nikola Jokic. Now many of you guys may be surprised, but there's a reason why he was MVP this season. His stats are crazy, and his percentages are even crazier. To start, Jokic has a very crazy field goal percentage of 56.6%, with a three-point percentage of basically 39%. He also has a free throw percentage of 87%. Let's take a moment and clap for those percentages. Anyways, the Joker has also been averaging 26.4 points per game, 8.3 assists per game, and almost 3 offensive rebounds per game. It is clearly safe to say why he is at number 2 on our list. But who's number 1? Finally, number 1, we behold Stephen Curry. Now this is a no-brainer. I bet most of you guys watching this video already expected him to be number 1 on this list. First of all, some of the accomplishments Steph Curry had this season included winning the three-point contest in the All-Star Weekend, winning the scoring title at 32 points per game, and single-handedly leading his team in the Warriors to a record of 39 wins and 33 losses, which is an upgrade from last year when they were last in the league with only 15 wins. Oh, and his percentages are 48.2% from the field goal and 42.1% from the 3 points and 92.1% from the free throw. Yeah, that's good enough for me. As a result, this is my top 10 list of the best offensive players in the NBA this regular season. What do you think? Do you agree or disagree? Please leave your thoughts down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, bye.